Well, for the 5th year, the Rochester community, a group in the Rochester community, is working to end the R word. The campaign is asking people to pledge to take a stand against using the R word.
That's right. And with us now to explain the timing of this initiative, Special Olympics Director of Community Health Programs, Onolee Stephan, and Cynthia Wong, co-chair of the American Academy of Developmental Medicine and Dentistry. I apologize. Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
When we hear the word, people say it's often spoken sort of like, some people use it as if it's a descriptor. You know, they use it to describe someone with disabilities, or they just use it to say that they don't like something. They refer to it as retarded, or, do you know what I mean? Like, so I've heard it both ways, but both really are incorrect uses of the word, aren't they?
Yeah. It gets used in common language. I think people don't realize that it's hurtful to people that have intellectual disabilities. And so this is an event, it's a national event trying to get awareness, both to try to get rid of the derogatory use of the R word in everyday language, but also to just promote inclusion in our communities and let people know that people with intellectual disabilities are wonderful people who they could be friends with.
Interesting. And Cynthia, why is it so important? You guys are dedicating not just money through the Golisano Foundation, but also effort to do this. Why do you find this to be so important?
Because the word retarded is a very hurtful, disrespectful way to describe the population who are very, very well in contributing in our society. Being a health professional myself, I feel like we need to start from us. As retard, this word was originally from medical jargon, and it needs to be eliminated.
It meant delayed, right? Isn't that where the whole concept, or where it came from, was to describe something as retarded, meaning that it was delayed, right?
Yes, the correct word nowadays is intellectual or developmental disabled. So that's the word that we should be using, and we're trying to get that
And
out.
even more than that, we like to encourage people-first language. So if you are going to use the word intellectual disability, it's a person who has an intellectual disability, because our intellect is just one part of who we all are.
But isn't it a shame, though, that a word that had its origin in medical jargon has now become turned around and is now used to hurt people?
Yeah, and I think that no matter where a word comes from, when it's hurtful, you stop using it. So we have more than 65,000 athletes who participate in Special Olympics here in New York State.
That's right.
And what we hear from them every day is that this word hurts when people use it around them, or when they hear it on TV or in music. And when people tell you that something hurts, you stop doing it.
Yeah.
So that's what we're asking people to do.
And I believe we have a portion of the public service announcement, the PSA from Tom Golisano, and you're going to be seeing this, if you haven't already, on air. So we'll show you a little bit of that now, put this into context for you.
Retarded is hurtful to millions of people with intellectual disabilities. The R word is cruel and offensive. It's time to spread the word to end the word retarded. It's time to treat all people with kindness and promote the new R word, respect. Join the Golisano Foundation and the Special Olympics to end the use of the word retarded. Go to the website r-word.org to take the pledge. Thank you.
There you go. Tom
Respect.
Golisano getting behind this. Obviously a big name with big pockets. What do you think about his involvement, Cynthia?
He has been supporting us in Rochester in our association for the past 5 years already, and his involvement has not only grown bigger, but involving many communities, more than 10 this year compared to 1 or 2 at the beginning.
Wow, because I remember when this first started, it was sort of small, and now here it is, it's sort of mushroomed and it's grown. That's wonderful. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And we want to remind everybody that they can get involved too. If their organizations are not already involved, it's not too late. The event's on Wednesday. If you want to go to r-word.org, all the information's there about how to run your own event. And if you're just an individual, you can go to r-word.org and take the pledge.
Okay.
And also we're asking people to dedicate their Facebook page to the event on Wednesday. So you can go to the web page, you can download the images that you can put up on your own personal web page, and encourage other people to take the pledge as well.
I like that. So you've got the social media component, and you're lucky, like Adam and I, we get to wear a sticker that says, I pledge, www.r-word.org. Thank you so very much for your time, ladies.
Thanks for having us.
Onolee,
Thanks a lot.
Cynthia, great to have you on.
Great campaign.
Coming up, a demonstration to find out what it's like to live with multiple sclerosis.
Yeah, it's National Multiple Sclerosis Awareness Week, and we're going to talk about how you can get involved.